What is up, YouTube? It is Madden football time. Madden franchise subscriber football, whatever I'm going to call this. We're playing Madden 17. You guys on my last live stream, you came through and, we kind of set this up to where you guys could be in my Madden franchise that I made. There was a total of about 10 or so of you guys that joined in here. And you'll see your name as you go through. And I filmed all of your guys' editing, and I finished up one here with Anthony. Him. You're going to see that, he was the Colts. He was on the Colts or whatever. But, you have to go through. You have to trade some of these guys to get them. So we're just kind of starting out here. I think I'd eventually piece that together where he's on our team. So some of you, you're going to see, your number, and it's probably not right. But I will be trying here in the next few games as we get going along here to try to fix your names as we get going. So we're just working with Jam Cameron right here and Caleb, working on their little timing right here and working with our tight end. As you can see, I start to kind of speed this up, but we really won't show a whole lot of the training stuff unless it's just really significant. I don't really feel like it would just kind of take up time if we were showing all this. This is probably going to be one of the longer clips I upload, hopefully, just kind of depending on the other games I've filmed. And I am kind of doing this post-recording of all the clips, so I've already completed 3 games at this point, but I'm going to play all this out for you. Not going to spoil anything. You guys will just kind of see how this goes as we go along, but it is working fairly well. Doing some team offense stuff right now. Going through. Feel like our top 6, skill guys, all you subscriber guys in there, are doing well, with this. We got Caleb coming over the middle, getting it out there to Gamma Rain. Fufu Killer playing over on the... so there we go. We got everybody trained up. I actually skipped over the defensive stuff. So right here, I'm putting myself into the right or the left end spot. And so we've got Too Much Sauce, Andrew at corner, Zach at right end, Zuma Star at right outside linebacker. Special teams, Kevin is our kicker and kickoff guy. Momo Cal's starting running back. Gamma Rain's backup for him. We've got JJ Lee, Caleb, Fufu Killer, and then finally Jam Cameron at quarterback. Kickoff return guy is Caleb. He gets it out here. Not a bad little return. He's got some good speed. He's a good return guy. If we can get all the blocks opened up, he will turn out to be a pretty good player for us. For our first couple of, I'm going to at least show the first drive here of this game. First couple of in full, just kind of talk about everything that we're doing and kind of the philosophy of why we're doing some of the things we're doing. Running out here in the pistol. Don't really get much. Don't really get anywhere on the first play with Momo Cal. There's the Seahawks 2016 draft class, but they don't matter because our subscribers do. So I believe right here, called the slants play because they give us, all that cushion. So we're going to try to throw the ball right here. We get it out, but they kind of cover it up pretty well as it goes inside. Fufu Killer gets a good catch. Jam Cameron makes his first completion. There's Coach Amber. Move those chains. Move them. It's 3rd and 5. Like I said, we're just going to show you all this stuff.
Sorry, I don't know that.
Didn't ask you, Alexa. Alexa, turn off. That's too funny. All right, well, we thought we had the completion there, didn't get it. And Coach Amber's, what are you doing? What are you doing? She's the coach. And unfortunately, you can't make a woman coach on this, which, would be kind of cool because there's at least been a few women that have coached at the higher levels. So there we go. Punting it away. We've got a pretty good punter. He can usually put it down there. We're just kind of work on, getting the coffin corner punt and putting it, down on the sidelines, getting it out. We start off in the nickel defense, which probably was my first mistake. Getting out of our base. We're an attacking 4-3 team right here, but getting the good stuff right there with Anthony and our big defensive tackle there. Still going to learn all these defensive player names, with some of the guys that are actually still Seahawks players at this time, or it would have been in the 2016 season. There's Mr. Football flopping around on the ground. But I will say our defense is an aggressive attacking defense that, they prove to be fairly good. We do have, kind of one bad thing that happens in this game that, I wish we could have took back real early on, but you'll see that. And Zuma Star coming down with a good tackle. I think he's our best. I think he's rated at like a 90. One of our best guys. But, all these guys that we made, all rookies, including myself in this game, so we've definitely got a long career for this. Right now I'm over there as Mr. Football himself. Me, playing right in, left in, I can't remember. Let's see. Yeah, I guess I would be right. No, left. I don't know. Doesn't matter. From the defensive standpoint, playing defensive end, I think right here something crazy happens. Yeah. So right here, oh man, this is funny. So I go back and I watch myself because I laughed when this happened. Tannehill sitting there reading me as the defensive end spot, trying to get it to show the instant replay. So here we go. So I'm like giving him the read. I'm sitting there holding it, and then when I dive, he just keeps it. I basically tried to tackle both of them, and dove at the ground and like, oh, I missed, and man, that was dumb. Anyway, we're still going here. Getting a good shot of the sideline there. 3rd and 2. Can we stop them? No, we can't. They found the hole in the defense, and at this point, I change back to base defense. Change back just because we weren't really getting anything from playing in the nickel. There was really no reason to be playing in that defense, but that's kind of my mistake playing early on here. But we're work in progress. But our defense is a good attacking defense, and we just do everything right. As we go along here, you're gonna see us make some good plays, some bad plays, but overall teams don't score very much on us. Right there, we just force them to make a bad pass. There's Anthony playing the corner spot. Coach Amber's like, what are we doing? Why are we still on the field? Shifting the D-line. And then right here, we just, bad things happen. They score on us. They, found the weakness. Unfortunately, they scored. It was kind of this play right here was kind of the deciding factor of this game. I show these first couple of drives. This was our first drive on defense. They took it 9 plays, 80 yards, took 4 minutes off the clock. And they just got us on that one. But we get better as we go along. Caleb making a good juke right there. He shows promise to hopefully take one to the house at some point this season. Shows really good promise as a returner. So we're gonna keep that up. Get into the gun formation. We're gonna show the next few plays here and then show some highlights of the games as we go along. Momo Cow trying to find a crease. As we get going, we've got a really good offensive attack. We just haven't found that push to get us in. And then right there, we have a really good play, really good run, but it has to come back for holding. So if we could have kept that one, I think that would have helped us. But anyway, we had to move on. We had to try it again. Let's just try to have the same kind of success that we had. So here we go. We tried the same play, but, we don't get the same results, obviously, if we're not holding. So it gets us to third down. We got to throw it right here. And unfortunately, don't believe we convert right here. But, the rest of this is just showing, some highlights of the game. Some of these will be kind of sped up a little bit, just because I don't want to show every single small detail. I want to really give you the highlights, show you guys a lot of your plays that happen, because as we go along, you guys make some good plays, some very notable plays. I think I kind of slow it down here for this defensive series to kind of see what happens here. I've got all this edited together. I just go through and watch it. We almost get a sack right there, but we let Tannehill screen. There's Mr. Football in pursuit. He's so fast. Oh, man. Get a good assist tackle there. But, our defense does well at, pursuing the ball, making good tackles sometimes. If I'm in control, it might change. You never know. But see there's a good spotlight there of Zach coming in with a big tackle there in the backfield. He's definitely going to be one of our good defensive players playing the D-line. And that's the end of the first quarter. And the only big play that really happened was the Dolphins scoring. Sponsored by Gatorade. Gatorade Reviews. Go check out that channel. And look at my video that's got 16,000 views. That's just crazy. No subscribers too. Oh man. So yeah, I'm starting to speed it up a little bit here. Show a good play that happens right here. Well, for them, Tannehill just throws a good pass right there and just, hits him on the sideline. You really can't do much about that. That's just a good play by the Dolphins. But we get down here. We're going to try to have a little bit of success with the goal line. Feel good about our defensive backs. We may have traded away Richard Sherman. Zuma Star coming in there with a big tackle. We may have traded away Richard Sherman, but we got Anthony holding down his corner spot. Oh gosh, phone's ringing. Hello. No. I think you got. Okay. Oh, that was weird. Anyway, force it incomplete. So right here on 3rd and long, this play right here, pretty good play that happens here. As you're going to see, I was talking about for that annoying phone call. We have some really good defensive backs right here. I guess is it Jeremy Lane, I guess? Comes in with a big interception there. Right there in the goal line. Cut to 4th and inches now. We on this same drive. We go for it on 4th and inches, and Gamma Rain gets the first down. I felt like, just for the sake of time, we needed to kind of cut down a little bit. Plus, we needed to get going here in the game. We make a couple good tackles there, make a couple good plays. We're in the empty set. Jam Cameron takes it himself on the draw. He's a good little scrambling quarterback. Out back here, going to run the option. This is a bad play here. I didn't really mean to pitch the ball to Gamma Rain, and there's some silly things that happen sometimes, and some good plays, that happen as well. As we get going, you'll see. I think J.J. Lee came down with a good catch on that last play. We keep going here, making a good catch. Fufu Killer seems to always come down with the big play. 23-yard reception. Getting down here to go score. We're going to try to find something easy to get us in scoring range here. Running the draw, getting a few yards on this play. Clock's running. Got to go. Selecting a play here. Probably running the triple option here. Yep. So we mistakenly give the dive when we should have kept it right there. And I think that was and I'm still kind of working it, myself a little bit. I really do enjoy running the option. I think we have an option team here. I just don't think we fully refined what we're doing. We almost have a touchdown right there with Caleb, but it gets dropped in the end zone. So we're going to go ahead and kick the field goal, a 35-yard field goal. We're going to see if Kevin can put it in for us. He's got the range to put it through. And he makes it look easy. Good job there. We got our first points of the season as the Seahawks. Good play there. The kickoff here, we're going to speed up a little bit. Cut to another defensive play. There's Mr. Football making a tackle. Mr. Football and Anthony coming in with a big tackle there. Cut to the third quarter after halftime. Score still 7-3. Miami leading. Go get that kickoff. So, offensive woes, trying to get back out there. Well, we're on defense now, but offensively, we just haven't found that series of plays that have kind of defined us yet. Defensively, we do fairly well. We give up a big play right there. Just kind of skipping ahead till we have some big things in action happening. They're kind of pushing it down here to go score. We're making stops. We actually forced them to kick right here, so it's a 7-point ball game. And just kind of, like I said, skipping ahead. We get sacked on a few plays. We have to eventually kick on this drive. Starting back on defense, like I said, I'm just kind of skipping ahead to really some of the main parts. I'm going to show some of your guys' highlights, We make them punt right here. Still in the third quarter. And on this play right here, unfortunately, Momo Cow goes down with an injury. This is actually going to put him out a few weeks, unfortunately. And so Gamma Rain is going to become our featured back now. So Momo Cow is down, unfortunately. We've had our first injury. I was really hoping we wouldn't have these things, and I set all of our injury settings, really high. But, unfortunately, we just had this injury, and we call on Kevin here to kick a 57-yard field goal. At first, I really didn't think we'd put it through, but he proves us all wrong and puts it right over the crossbar. And so we cut the lead to 4 points. It is now 10-6. This was a really good kick, something that we needed. It kept us going for a while. But really, as we start to look, there's a Mr. Football tackle trying to strip the ball away. Good tackle there, Mr. Football. As we get going, and then, we're coming in there. Who was that? Zuma Star coming over there with a big sack. He's had a good game. He's had a really good game. 3 tackles, 1 sack. Back on offense. Gamma Rain punishing people. He's becoming a real good player for us. And then, fortunately, we throw an interception off a tip ball. And I really think, it could have been caught, but, it got tipped, and Dolphins made a good play. So we're getting down here at the end. 2 minutes to go. We got to make something happen. We forced the punt, and now it's time to try to get down here. We get the 2-minute warning. We're just not having a whole lot of success with some of our plays. Line up here and empty. Running the verticals concept. And right here we make a great catch. And almost break it right there. But, 3 Dolphins come in there and tackle Caleb. Big play by Fufu Killer there coming out with a spin. Getting down here in the wire. 4 receptions, 54 yards. He's had a great game. Clock's running. Probably should have did a better job looking back on this game and trying to run, trying to have a little more better of the clock management right here because we did have 2 timeouts. We get a few yards right there, 2 yards on the quarterback keep. Clock's running. Probably should have called a timeout right here to prevent so much time from going off so we could have made a pretty good play. I felt pretty rushed on this play because we needed the touchdown and probably could have got it. Right here, we get stuffed in the backfield, so got to call a timeout here. And I don't know why I didn't call it so early. I'm not sure why I did that. Should have called it so much sooner so we could have probably had 2 good chances to score. Now we're only left with 2 shots left. So with 8 seconds to go, 3rd and goal for the win. A touchdown would give us the win. Can't have a field goal. We've got to go for it. So try to pick. I believe we found the slant play. I don't think they're going to give us the slant down here. Nope. So we try to force the ball right here, I believe. It gets batted down. 5 seconds to go. Going to be the last play of the game. And here we go. We're just going to try to get someone open. It looks like right there, I think we could have had our tight end, Jimmy Graham. I think we could have had him on that play. We throw it to the back. We get stuffed, and unfortunately we have our very first loss, 10-6 to the Dolphins. I really feel like we outplayed them on the defensive side of the ball, all game long, other than giving up that 1 long touchdown. But really, we didn't have too bad of a game. Jam Cameron having 12 for 20 passing. Our running was just not very good, running the ball. I will say that kind of going back, seeing all this post-game, we've got to do a better job at running the ball and not trying to rely on the passing game so much, even though our passing game is, what's going to ultimately get us, get the ball to our playmakers. But we have Mr. Football coming in with 2 solos, 4 assists, making a total of 6 tackles. Bobby Wagner had a total of 8 tackles. Kevin DeSilva coming up good with only our offensive points, kicking for special teams. But we just didn't win in the offensive game. I feel like we did fine defensively. If we just would have had that 1 score, I think it would have helped. But that's going to do it for now, guys. Thank you guys so much for watching this first clip. This first episode. We will see you next time. Thank you so much for watching.